So hey there YouTube, how you guys doing? Got a nice little fall day ride for you again. Not going that far today. We're just gonna take a little ride down here. I want to play with the GoPro Hero 8, right? But first I figured I'd shoot a little vlog and chat about having neighbors and just try to find an area where I can play with the hyper smooth. Maybe I'll like ride back and forth a little bit and, and just play around with that. But anyhow, so today I wanted to chat about having good neighbors. In a vlog that I recently uploaded, nice. In a vlog that I recently uploaded, you know, I was chatting about how, you know, I run over my neighbor's lawn when I'm out cutting, and it got me to thinking. I said, man, I should shoot a vlog, maybe chatting about my neighbors a little bit. And you know, I have to say, I'm really happy because I have really good neighbors. And you know what? That's one of the things with being a homeowner, is you want to hope that you have really good neighbors, you know? You really, really, really want good neighbors. Because you would hate to be in a situation where you move into somewhere like here and you know your house is close like that with another neighbor. I can't turn my head too much here, but you know, maybe you're really close to another neighbor and you know, you really don't talk, or you don't swing by and say hello, or how you doing. You know, up here, you know, your neighbors aren't really that close to you. They might have a little bit of, you know, you'll have a little bit of distance, a little bit of space in between you and them. But even still, a lot of times, you know, your neighbor might journey over and say hello or say hi. And look at these houses. Like these two houses, they're not that far apart. You know, when you look at them and you look how close they are to each other, they're really not that far. You know, so you know, and that's been one of my experiences with buying a home, is having good neighbors. You know, I have a neighbor across the street. His name is Aldo, and let me tell you, he has been the biggest help when it comes to being a homeowner. He has helped me with so many things. It's almost, I want to say, insane. You know, but I really must say he's been a huge help. And you just give me a second here. Could have went up that road. Just curious what was up there. So he's been the biggest help to me. I tell you, you know, I've had times when I've had issues with plumbing. I've had issues with excuse me. I've had issues with you know, you name it. It could be electrical or something in the yard. And he's always taken a few minutes out of his time to come over. Hey Bruce, what are you doing? And he'd help me with it or help me figure it out. And he has a lot of experience with a lot of things like that. So he's kind of always willing and wanting to help with those things. And man, I can't tell you how much help that is for me. It's like a huge help. It's not like it's a huge help. Man, it is a huge help. A lot of the times that there are things that he's helped me with, holy crap. Man, I can't even begin to tell you. I wasn't sure where exactly I'm at, but it looks like I'm We're running along a highway here. I don't know which highway this is. Is this 87? Maybe it is. I've never run this highway down this far. But man, I tell you, he's been a huge help, man. He says there's so many things that he's taken the time to help me with. You know, I have a neighbor to the right of me that, you know, we chat every so often. You know, sometimes we'll shoot the breeze, or they have a pool. They'll let my kids swim in there and stuff like that. And, I have another neighbor to my left. Previous one I should have said was to my right, but there's another one to my left. And he and I, we're always chatting, and he'll like let me borrow his truck sometimes because I don't have a truck anymore. And he'll be like, "Oh, you need to get rid of this or get rid of that." He's like, "Yeah, you know, go ahead. You know, take the truck, and so you can dump this and dump that." And you know, the guys always, you know, they're always such a huge help. And I can't ever complain. But yeah. You know, I think that's just one of the most important things when buying a home. But you know what? When you're buying a home and you get into the house, there's really, how do you know? There's really no way for you to know. You know, you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know if you're gonna get a good neighbor. You know, you kind of don't know until you're in there. But I just always feel like it would suck to live somewhere and it's like, dag, you know, you have a neighbor that, you know, you don't even talk to them, or, you know, you don't really check in, or, you know, you don't say hello, you guys don't chat, nothing. I don't know. I just think that would be odd. That's not something I can tell you that I'd want. But anyhow, you know, that's what I wanted to bring you guys out here to chat about. Just a little chitty chatty fun. Enjoying the ride. Taking a little stroll through some back areas here by me. I don't really exactly know where I'm going, and I can't tell you, but you know, we're out riding, and you know what? Sometimes you really can't ask for too much more than that. So, and that's always a good thing when you can get out and ride. Hard for me to see over this hill, but I got a little, what you call it here. Anyhow, YouTubians, I hope this finds you well, and I hope that you have good neighbors, you know, because I feel like there's nothing like having good neighbors, nothing like good communication, somebody that you could shoot the breeze with every now and again, and say hello and say hi and see how they're doing and what's going on with them, you know, things like that. I don't think you find that enough nowadays. Sometimes you might end up with neighbors that, you know, kind of, they don't want to talk to you, or they don't want to communicate anything with you. You know, it's always good to have a neighbor that's there just in case, God forbid, you need something, or something happens or goes awry. At least, you know, someone is there. So hey guys, so just got done wrapping up that neighbors vlog, and actually a little bit like a day late with that. I actually wanted to get it out earlier, but kind of got wrapped up with other things like exercising. Anyway, the next clips that I want to show you is where I played around with the hyperlapse a little bit. So I'm only going to show you two clips here, where the first one is going to be at the auto speed set, and the second one will be at, I believe it was about 4x, if I'm not mistaken. So I did cut the clips a little bit short, but at least you can get a feel for how they're set up. And you know, it's kind of a nice little feature that that they have with this is that you have a bunch of little shortcuts here, like kind of like what you see there. There's a bunch of little shortcuts that you can take, and I have one of them here set up where right now I have it set to auto, but you can change it to whatever speed it is that you want. You know, your auto 2x, 5x, 10x, 15, 30, whatever. But most of the time I'll probably end up keeping it on auto, or either 2 or 4x. Anyway, so these are just 2 samples, and I believe I've always liked time lapses, and I definitely like this hyperlapse feature, because I feel like those are features that could really come in handy at places, say like Blue Ridge Parkway or somewhere like that, where you want to do certain little recordings like that. Anyway, so feel free to stick around and check out that little bit of extra footage. And I thank you guys for watching. As always, I hope this finds you guys in very good shape, humor, very good feelings, and I hope you guys are having a great holiday. So yeah, let's check out that footage. All right.